Hi there, my name is Raquel Perez, and I am a licensed therapist here in the state of Colorado. And today I want to share something very personal with you, my own coming out story. But more specifically, I want to share what I wish I knew before I came out. You see, coming out isn't just a one-time event. It isn't just a single conversation. It's an unfolding with yourself, with your relationships, with your family, with your community. For me, it was a mix of shame, curiosity, fear, longing, and now looking back as a person who lived it and a therapist who walks alongside others on similar journeys, there are so many things I wish I could go back and tell my younger self. If you're someone who's right in the middle of this process, or supporting someone who is, I hope this video gives you a sense of perspective, compassion, and safety for your own journey. The first thing I wish I knew is how liberating it was going to be. When I was carrying the weight of hiding parts of myself, it felt heavy and endless. I imagined rejection. I thought people were going to look at me differently. And I thought, maybe this fear will never go away. But what I couldn't see back then is that just on the other side of that fear was freedom. Not perfect freedom, not without challenges, but a deeper exhale. The ability to breathe more deeply because I wasn't working so hard at holding parts of myself back. And coming out didn't free me completely of the fear, but it did give me more room to actually live. And that was something that I couldn't imagine when I was right in the middle of it. I also wish I knew how to create emotional safety inside of my body. And if this is something that you are craving also, check out the description down below so that you can download my free guide to creating emotional safety in your own space. But for me, at the time, I just felt like I needed to be brave. I thought courage meant ignoring the fear or just pushing right through it. But real courage comes from allowing our bodies to feel and from finding ways to soothe our bodies through those moments. No one ever told me how much shame and fear live in the body. The tightening in your throat, the pit in your stomach, the racing thoughts, the shaky hands. If I had known then how to pause, breathe, and ground myself and recognize those sensations as my body protected me, I would have been able to process more gently. And here's the thing. Shame is almost always taught. Fear is almost always learned. But your truth, that's yours. And learning to listen to your body, to separate what was taught from what is real, that's one of the most powerful gifts of this journey. I also wish I had tools earlier to ask myself, is this belief mine or was it given to me? So much of what kept me stuck were stories that I had absorbed from culture, from family, from the world around me. Stories about what was right, what was acceptable, what was normal. What I didn't realize then is how much of that noise wasn't mine. My work, and maybe yours too, was to begin teasing out what was handed to me versus what was truly mine. That process takes time, reflection, and compassion. And honestly, it's an ongoing process. I wish also that I would have reached more quickly toward the people who were safe, supportive, and affirming. It's so easy to fixate on those who might reject us or misunderstand us. But when I think back, there were people who were so ready to love me exactly as I was. People who wanted to stand with me. Finding your people, your community, can change everything. Sometimes it's friends, Sometimes it's chosen family. Sometimes it's online spaces or support groups. Connection is what transforms isolation into belonging. And I wish I would have given myself permission to lean on that a little bit more. I also wish I knew that there was nothing wrong with me, that I wasn't broken, that I wasn't alone. I wish I had believed sooner that my identity wasn't something to be ashamed of, but rather something to be honored, that I was worthy of love, connection, and joy exactly as I am. Not after proving myself, not after performing perfection, but right then. So much of my energy went into being acceptable in the eyes of others. But the deeper truth is that I was already worthy. Another lesson that I wish I knew is that coming out doesn't have to be this big, huge performance. I thought it needed to be a dramatic reveal, something loud, definitive, a once and for all. But I could have let myself move slower. I could have shared when I was ready in the way that felt most aligned with me. Coming out belongs to you. You get to choose when. You get to choose how. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's story. And most importantly, you have time. Your story is yours to carry and yours to share at your own pace. So if you're listening to this and you're somewhere in the middle of your own process, I want to leave you with this. You are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. You are worthy of love, joy, and of being fully seen exactly as you are. And remember, it's not about rushing to the end. It's about creating safety, connection, and compassion along the way. If this video resonated with you, I would love to hear your reflections in the comments down below. And if you're looking for more support, I created a free booklet called Sacred Spaces. It's a guide for creating safety for insight, and I think it can be the perfect companion for doing inner work like this. You can find the link for it in the description down below. I also want to leave you with this meditation. It's designed to help you sit with your coming out story and what you want that to look like. Well, my friend, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for being here, and until next time, bye for now.